I love seeing the advertisements of Rocky Bagel providing bagels to the chamber, and I don't even know who even knows if we're even here. It's a weekday.
Needless to say, I need to be reeled in sometimes, and Scott's like, "Did you order those bagels?" I'm like, "Of course I did." I'm like, "Oh no."
So speaking of timing, a lot of people are asking, when is the store going to open? Do you know?
Yeah, well,
can you share?
I think we're hoping you're going to be a tricky customer.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah, you're going to have all these one-off requests.
Half butter, half cream cheese.
We're talking about the home bagel. We're just talking about the home bagel.
I don't drink coffee. So
Mr. 4 a.m. doesn't drink coffee.
Another person who doesn't want to enjoy life. Just no
well, what's in yours?
Yeah, 44,000 bagels later.
Wow.
How many we have sold?
Good numbers.
We've I think we had 1,500 households over the last 2 years.
Amazing.
Yeah, like
Clearly.
Do you guys want to talk about how many times Scott has ordered? Because we did talk about this briefly.
We can compare.
Yeah. Oh boy. Wait, me to Scott? It's not anything height related, is it? There it is. There's always one segment of these where a guest just takes something out of me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just sitting here catching shrapnel.
We're just telling you the numbers. There's no
36. 36
Thank you,
times.
Scott, for ordering
36
times.
36 times.
And Dominic, thank you for your one order. Every little bit has helped us get here, where we are. Really.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say a good mentor of mine, to sort of during job transition, she'd always say, never say no. And we used that approach moving to Cornwall. It was like, okay, if we have a meeting to go to or this organization we want to get involved in, let's go. And a lot of that community focus will be in the business as well. We want to have a gathering space in the town on Main Street where people can work from there or go and have a small meeting and just really have that space for people to gather. And I told Austin, I said, there's no place that can do that. Where are we getting bagels here? So we said...
The panic set in.
So we were like, okay, well, maybe we can bring bagels to Cornwall and figure it out. Maybe there's a demand. We had no idea.
The office bagels. You know, like the office bagels, when the office bagels are set up and you're looking and then somebody leaves the quarter of a bagel. First they slice it in half, and they're like, "Oh, I'm only gonna have half," and then they open it like a psychopath, right? So that's an open, exposed bagel right there, and then somebody cuts that in half, and then there's a quarter.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys are leaning your heads out, just so you know.
Oh, we are.
Who leaned?
You leaned out.
I'll lean in this way. How's that? Is that better?
Just talk right in there.
All right. Okay. All right.
All right. So, hey guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we'll
Super
look
glad
through the
you're
poll.
here.
We'll just look straight through the poll. We're good.
Welcome to Cornwall Conversations.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
I'm Scott Teresi, president of the Cornwall Chamber of Commerce, and
I'm Domenic Biaocco.
why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Kick it off.
I'm Austin English.
And I'm Chris DeFilippi. And we are Rocky
Rocky
Bagel.
Bagel.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
Austin English has a very Seinfeld-esque kind of name, by the way. If you've never gotten that before.
My parents wanted me to be a pro golfer.
It's a perfect name.
They thought it sounded like a pro golfer's name.
That is a total program.
And there is
Yeah.
someone, Thomas English? What's his name?
That's the way
I forget.
There is a.
English.
There is a.
That's the way. That's the way it feels. Not in a bad way, but just like
That's
it's very
The cartoony thing?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, no one ever misspells it.
Now that's. Yeah.
We have that issue over here, though.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
And he's got a mid name capital letter thrown in too.
Right.
With the capital F.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Trust me,
difficult.
my last name is Biaocco.
Oh yeah,
Trust
yours is
me.
hard.
Yeah, nobody gets that right ever. Scott continues to spell Dominic wrong, so.
And Biaocco wrong.
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
it. All of it, for sure.
So welcome. We're super glad that you guys joined us.
That's the part. See, Scott puts on his radio voice, and then that's the segue.
Got
Once
it.
he goes,
It's
welcome.
time.
It's time to start the show. And that's it. Now we have to.
That's to kind of shut you up.
Yeah, of course. Well, good luck. Good luck.
Like I said, welcome to the Cornwall Conversations. Super glad to have you guys on board. Lots going on with Rocky Bagel. But first, before we get into the new stuff going on, I was interested to kind of learn a little bit about like the origin story of Rocky Bagel and how you guys even got into making bagels. So maybe we start there.
Sure. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you kick it off.
So it was, so we moved up to Cornwall in September 2021. We've been up here for almost 4 years. And we found the perfect house. We renovated the house, and then we were splitting time between the city and up here. And when we decided to move up here full time, we said, well, it's Sunday morning. I'm going to go to an app and order a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a bagel like I would do in Brooklyn every other day. And I told Austin, I said, there's no place I can do that. Like, where are we getting bagels here? So we said...
The panic set in.
So we were like, okay, well, maybe we can bring bagels to Cornwall and figure it out. Maybe there's a demand. Like, we had no idea.
Well, right, because then we started asking
do.
around. And we
Right.
found that we were not the only ones who, experienced that.
And you guys, somebody had to tell you the history, right? That there was a
Yeah.
bagel shop,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
And then it came back to life there for a little bit, but then, right, okay. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we knew all the history.
Yep.
And then it was September 2022? No, 23. September 2023. We decided to try out delivery. We sort of started to share word of mouth. People started to hear about us in the community, and all of a sudden we had, our first day with, 35 orders, and we learned a lot since
Amazing.
then.
Yeah.
Right.
We took a lot of orders for that first day. We were very confident.
So you guys didn't like kind of soft open. You opened like, okay, bagels are ready to go.
We were trialing and erroring with our neighbors. Everyone was
Okay.
getting
Yeah.
free
All right.
bagels
Lucky
delivered
neighbors.
every day.
Lucky neighbors. I got it. Okay.
But
Yeah.
we said, let's give it a try. And
Okay.
here we are.
But wait a second. Bagels aren't like scrambling an egg or like putting bacon
There's
cookies.
an art to that too.
Yeah, well,
To scrambling an egg, there is.
Well, but I mean, bagels like you can't just like whip up a bagel. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. Can you maybe? What was that process like?
I
Yeah.
watched a lot of YouTube videos.
There was a lot of YouTube videos
Yeah,
for
really?
sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think it was really trial and error in the beginning, and we boil and bake our bagels and season all at the house and through New York State cottage laws, which are very generous to independent bakers. And yeah, it was a lot of
New
trial
York
and error,
State
right
cottage
temperature.
laws?
Yes, cottage
Wow,
laws.
you got fancy on us already. We're just talking about bagels here. So there's a law to
Correct.
allow you to bake a bagel in your house and then
In-home
sell it.
bakeries, correct.
gotcha.
So there's no dairy involved. So bread, bagels, etc.
Gotcha.
You can
Okay.
make them and
Yep.
distribute
Okay.
them from your
Gotcha.
home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how long? How long has it been that you've been doing the delivery service? 2 years.
So 2 years
So I was
in
paying
September.
attention. I knew that answer.
Yes.
I was actually paying attention. You may find that hard to believe. I was following that. I was going to say 2020, but I didn't. I stayed back on it. Go ahead, Scott.
2
Sorry.
years in
Yeah.
September.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
coming up on the 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
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 And
So
it's-
so why was the vision always to have a storefront or like?
Oh, you
what-
jumped right into that.
Yeah,
You jumped
what-
right into the store. So we're on to part 2 already, which is like, obviously
We're
delivery's
coming to
going
Main
good.
Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. What's the address? Plug the address.
277.
277 Main Street.
Well,
Yes.
people don't know that.
Well,
They're
no, I
kind-
think it's fair to
Yeah.
share.
Some people know.
Yeah, some. I
there's
get
a
it.
big
People have this
sign
whole
on
street
the-
memorized.
Yeah, I get it.
They throw
I
numbers
get
to us
it.
and we're like, I don't know.
I
what that
agree
is.
with you, actually.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm not so familiar with the like what may have been there before or like
Right, but either way, I'm not
yeah.
memorizing street names or street numbers usually.
Yes, absolutely.
But this one is,
Yep.
we'll remember this one.
Okay.
I would say no, that the vision was not a storefront originally.
Okay.
I think because we never had expectations for, this kind of growth. We really were just like missing bagels. Then we were like, okay, other people miss bagels and want bagels, and would you agree?
Yeah. 44,000 bagels later. That's
Wow.
how many
Yeah.
we have sold.
Good numbers.
We've I think we hit 1,500 households over the last 2 years.
Amazing.
We
Yeah, like
clearly No, there's a demand.
And how far will you go? Like, will you go to like Newburgh? Will you go,
Newburgh,
you go to
I mean,
Newburgh?
we deliver like up around Stewart.
Okay.
Just because the tool we use now called Hot Plate, which is a great, anyone who is thinking about,
Starting to
something small.
anybody
food
that wants to get
type
into
of
the New
thing.
York cottage laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can just set by zip code, and the zip codes, can be really large and interesting shapes. So we go very far.
Yeah, so we do Fort Montgomery, Highland Falls, West Point, and then we'll go out to Newburgh, New Windsor, Cornwall,
Okay.
Cornwall and Hudson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just jump back for a second. When you first started, like your trial and error, like did you guys have to run through a bunch of recipes, like first, or was the first one like?
So we started making our dough, and then we found a partner who we sort of source our dough from. So
Gotcha.
the dough the bagels are not done. We are still baking, boiling,
Absolutely.
all of that.
Got it.
But it makes the process a lot easier and streamlines it for us.
Yeah.
And they're good.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
also the scale, we would only be able to take like 10 orders a day if we were going to make it,
Got it.
from scratch completely.
Got it.
So,
back to the storefront, sorry.
So 1,500 households is that you're delivering to on a regular basis now. How did that grow and scale, and was it word of mouth? Like, how did you grow that? Because that's a lot of households in less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about how many times Scott has ordered? Because we did talk about this briefly.
We can
but
compare.
Yeah. Oh boy. Wait, me to Scott? It's not anything height related, is it? There it is. There's always one segment of these where a guest just like takes something out on me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just sitting here catching
It's
shrapnel
just,
for no
we're just
reason.
telling you the numbers. There's no
36.
there's no
36
bias.
Thank you,
times.
Scott, for
Yeah,
ordering
36
36
times.
times.
36 times.
And Dominic, thank you for your one order. Every little bit has helped us get here where we are. Really.
That's fantastic.
I'm not being sarcastic. Thank you for that order.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was a lot of word of mouth.
I think this is the reddest I've ever been on camera, by the way. Right now, Oscar has all the cameras on me, and basically he's going to side an apple, and I'll be redder than the apple. So.
I think what we learned in the beginning, especially not having a brick and mortar, is that just how do we keep letting people know we're here, right? So it's word of mouth, it's sponsoring local events, it's getting involved with in the community and different nonprofit organizations. But really, what generated the buzz were our Friday text messages that we still send. And so anyone who's previously ordered or is like on our, whoever we have a cell phone number,
Opted in,
we
which is
can-
like 800 people.
yeah.
Yep.
So we can text and say, hey, we're delivering this weekend, because without a brick and mortar, it's easy to go about your day and not forget about us,
Yeah, right.
So that was sort of the
A little reminder.
consistent order base.
I will admit, I love those Friday text messages because I do. Like, I'll forget, and so when I get those text messages, like I hit it right then. I make sure I click on the link and place that order because I want to make sure I either get a Saturday or Sunday morning delivery. So yeah, that's a great strategy. It's been a great strategy, and I appreciate it.
Was that part of the plan originally too? Like, is there a background in marketing?
So I think we felt that we needed to have a really strong brand since we were operating out of our house. That's like, for me and for both of us, we really wanted to ensure that we had the brand colors and the logo and like really stuck to that. Because we never envisioned having a brick and mortar until we actually started realizing there's something here. But we felt it was important.
Well, goodness knows that Cornwall is crying out. If one more person posts about needing a bacon, egg, and cheese, and now look, I don't know if you guys are going to be deli style, but like
We are not a deli.
the call for like that type of
yeah.
place is been. I think it's been the biggest demand around. So I definitely think it's going to fill something that people are looking for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to take another step back because you guys talk about the marketing and the business aspect, but like this was a side hustle, right? So what is it that you guys did before or do currently?
Yeah.
It still is a side hustle.
Yeah. It is.
So what's your day job?
Pretty strong side hustle.
I know.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong side
Yeah, I
hustle.
know.
Yeah.
I work in e-commerce operations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that
based
means,
out of the
but
city.
okay, yeah,
It's
all
like-
right. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
later.
just
It's
making
okay.
sure your online orders get to you
Okay.
and on time.
Yep.
Yeah. And I have a consulting firm working with nonprofits on systems, operations, fundraising strategy. So we're working 5 days a week, and then Saturday and Sunday bagels.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
But-
how are you going to squeeze that in once Main Street happens?
We will.
It was more of a squeeze.
Rocky Bagel will
Squeeze
be
it even
creating more
Hey,
jobs
you guys
on
a
Main
resume?
Street.
I got some time in the mornings. I
Yeah.
could probably.
I'm coming off a sabbatical.
Are you really? Yeah, right. Oh my God. Yeah, Scott's unemployed. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. Scott is
You got to bring that up every podcast.
Oh, well, you brought it up.
I know, I did.
You teed it up for me. Yeah, Scott is unemployed. You would be great in there.
Oh, yeah?
Scott wouldn't even have to wear a hairnet. Take that. Thank
Great.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to leave now. That's it. Okay, guys, see you later. I'll leave on that
So
one.
getting back to the storefront. So tell us about how that came about and kind of what your vision is for being on Main Street.
We are very excited about the location for a number of reasons. It's a great space. It has a parking lot. There's still plenty of parking on Main Street, but just thinking about it on a Sunday morning, someone gets up and they want to go get bagels, they don't have to think about it,
Yeah.
right? We will probably kick off still weekends only until we can staff up the place, but we will have house-made schmears, cream cheese, butter, etc. We're sourcing our lox locally, and we will eventually get to bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Okay.
But we want to start slow. This is, as you know, this is not our background, and we want to set the community us up for success, and the community as well. So, but we'll have self-serve coffee station and tea, and there'll be plenty of seating in there. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're also gonna have like a pickup area, because I don't know about if this is just. I don't think it's just me. I think it's pretty universal. In the morning, you don't always want to put on the face and talk to someone and wait and have to socialize. So like you can place a pre-order,
Right.
and then there'll be like a section with all the pre-orders ready, like
Yeah.
my last name or something. So you can just kind of like in and out.
So what time is somebody allowed to talk to you in the morning? So let's just say you
People
get
come
up
to
at
us whenever
7.
they want. We're ready. We're up. We're ready.
Are you just saying in general?
Yeah.
In general.
The customers.
And delivery will still happen too, right? Because like somebody outside in like by Stewart may not
Yeah.
want to drive into Cornwall. No,
Yeah.
seriously,
No,
right?
sure,
Like,
yeah.
they'll take that drive.
Yeah, we may like phase it down a little bit at the beginning. So we really want to encourage people to come and see the space, but
Yeah.
we know a lot of customers will always want to be delivery, and that's we like it works for us too. So we want
Right.
to always
Yeah.
have that option.
Especially if there's a place to sit. I think there's always like there's that where people want to just whatever set up their computer,
Yeah.
Yes.
drink a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
and eat a bagel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have delivery staff right now? Because one of you usually are delivering to my house. So, but that's a big
Yeah.
territory for just you guys.
We do.
Are you have employees?
We have like a full-time, I guess, driver, and
Okay.
then we have a few other drivers who, when like around holidays and
Yeah.
really busy days, we tap also. But yeah, I try to
Are
deliver.
you trying to give them your resume? I think you'd be hired. I mean, I don't think you'd have to go through much of a hiring process.
I think you're great.
Yeah, you could do it, Scott. Okay.
All right,
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I like to chat with you in the morning,
Yeah,
so that's why I like to take yours.
36 times.
36 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
36
36.
short conversations.
Yep. Yep.
2 years.
How do you keep the bagels so fresh? Like when they arrive at my house, like they're warm. They're like so.
Yeah.
How do you keep
I'll
them
take
fresh?
that because that is my wheelhouse. Chris
Okay.
might be the lead baker,
Uh-huh.
but with my logistics background, just joking, but not really. We strategically bake the bagels in the exact order that I'm going to be delivering them, or that the drivers will be taking them out. So, your first, however many, the first 60 that are ready immediately go out on a map.
Okay.
And then you keep going, and then by the time the driver gets back, the next round that they're taking, are coming out of the oven.
So these are like super fresh. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So I just assume like
That's
you're
pretty cool.
you're baking all the pumpernickel. You're baking,
Right.
but you're not. You're actually baking my order, my 6 bagels, and that gets put in my bag, and then within a certain amount of time, it's arriving at my house.
Right.
Wow, that's
Right.
impressive. That's super impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, with a storefront, it's going to be different. 'Cause we're just baking
Right.
to have the, all the shelves full.
Yeah.
So it'll be a different thing. But
Right.
yeah, and that also came through trial and error. Because we're like, oh man, like, I have orders ready to go, but they're all missing the pumpernickel or something. It's like, oh, like, we're like they're all missing one bagel, and it's like tweaking. Like, okay, we need to change the approach here, so we don't get stuck.
And so the spreads and things, you guys are making you're making all the spreads as well?
Correct. Yes. So we will make cream cheese, scallion cream cheese, all of the cream cheeses that people love. So it's not just bagels. Obviously, right now with New York State cottage laws, we can only sell bagels. We can't do cream cheese.
Okay.
But we will have all of the schmears and
like
everything
that.
there,
Right.
as it'll be health department, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And is it too early to ask if there'll be anything else? Like you said, you'll get to bacon, egg, and cheeses, but like, will you do like whatever, coffee cake, some donuts?
Yeah, we'd like to have. We would love to have a weekend dessert. So whether it's a crumb cake or a muffin, something like that.
Okay. All right.
For
He
sure.
wants to explore his.
Yes.
He loves sweets.
I do.
He loves sweets.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in that club. For sure. For sure. Yes.
And we'll eventually get to chicken salad and lunch schmears. We'll be thinking about like 6:30 to 1 o'clock will be our hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And to start weekends.
We'll start weekends and quickly open 6 days a week.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow, so that's the goal, 6 days a week?
Yes.
Close Mondays.
No, I think we'll close Tuesdays.
Okay, Tuesdays it is. Okay, see that? See how quick he corrected me? And generally speaking, that's.
I don't want to start any rumors. Everyone's closed on Mondays.
Oh, fair.
So.
Well, that's why I thought. I mean, right? Generally speaking.
And we would love to get that hit that commuting crowd in the morning, like 6:30.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, because right now, I mean, there really isn't that. I mean, Dunkin', that kind of thing. But yeah. So can you give us some insight? Like, what's your vision for the ambiance? What is it going to feel like when we walk into Rocky Bagels on Main Street?
For those playing at home, you can get out your bingo cards or maybe your score sheet and hear how many times Scott has said vision. Because I think you're at 36 times at vision. I'm telling you, you have said vision 1,000 times. Anyway, go ahead. Okay, please. What was that question again? Wait, let me ask it. Vision.
So, so just to clear up the rumors, because I know there's always rumors out there, but we're renovating the entire place.
Okay.
So we are building a kitchen in the space. There'll be seating in there. We will be partnering with local artists to have a sort of art exhibit, sort of an art display, probably once or twice, a different art display once or twice a year. But one of my favorite things that's in the works is, so there's this wonderful photo from like the 1920s of this couple that opened the deli that used to be there. I think it's called La Cantas. I don't know, terrible, sorry. But it's this couple in 1920 standing in front of the storefront on their opening day.
That's
so we're going to
cool.
blow
That's
that
really
photo
cool.
up.
That's really
And it looks the same. It's the same windows.
Yeah.
Like, everything looks the same.
From
That's
the
awesome.
20s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or whenever
Really?
exactly.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
So
That's
very
pretty
cool.
wild.
We'll turn that into wallpaper. We love interior design, and I know it'll be a beautiful space for sure.
How'd you find Cornwall in the first place? Like, what brought you to Cornwall from Brooklyn?
So we wanted to be no more than 90 minutes from the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
We knew we wanted to get out of the city occasionally, but we knew we didn't want a 3-hour drive because we would never come out. We would never want to leave.
Right.
So we sort of stumbled upon it, and here we are. It's
Got
4
it.
years later.
I had visited Storm King like years prior and had no context of like where that was. Where was I? Like, all I knew is I took the train to Beacon and took like
So the shuttle, like a shuttle over there.
well,
you
we
had
took
a
like
bus
a cab or something.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, this was like pre-Uber. It was
Okay.
it was like a very adventurous day for us because we had no idea where we were. It
It
felt like a different world. And we took the cab to Storm King, and then we took another cab to Jones Farm for lunch, just because that's like where we saw on the map, like, oh, there's a place here.
Yeah.
And then years later, in 2021, homeowners, we go to Jones Farm, and I was like, I had the weirdest, like, most, like, intense deja vu. I was like, I've been here. I was
Yes,
like,
you
oh my
have.
gosh, this is the place we came. And it was very, yeah. So, not that helped us find Cornwall, because clearly I didn't even know where I was. But I had been, in like a prior life, I'd been here once.
It's so funny that that disconnect of people who are from the city. That when I tell somebody I live in Cornwall, they're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Wait, I could be in the center of Manhattan in 60 minutes," and we're so familiar, right? Like we're so familiar. People who are like from upstate, if you will, right? Or you know everything around, but if you again, it's just a perfect example of people have no clue. I have a friend that I've known for 40 years. He lives in Brooklyn. He's still like, where do you live? I'm like, I'm 60 miles north
Right, like
of the
it's
center
the
of
easiest
Manhattan.
directions. You just take one road and then you take one more
like,
road.
But nobody has a clue. You don't.
Yeah.
But
Once you hit the Westchester line, people are like, "What Westchester?"
yeah, but for them, like, you could be in the Dagobah system for all you know.
Agreed. Yeah.
I had to throw out my Star Wars, some sort of. I always got.
That is.
You didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, me either. I
It's the
just laughed.
blankest look. Yeah, it's the blankest look you've ever gotten in your life. I don't know what
I had to
the hell
throw out my Star Wars reference.
I didn't even know what that is.
Or
Yeah, no, Oscar liked it.
Oscar liked it.
Yeah,
Oscar got
someone
it.
got
The
it.
one
In
person.
previous podcasts, we have discussed that I have not seen one Star Wars.
I haven't either.
See?
Oh, my-
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, with the see, there
I know,
are
people-
other people in the
How do you-
world not like
I have
me.
not.
There we go.
We're
completely
wow.
so.
We're gonna be
Outnumbered.
losing
Yeah,
customers.
We are outnumbered,
Needless
Oscar.
to
We're
say, that,
in this
that
room.
joke went over like a lead balloon. So there we go.
So they didn't-
so
they-
my blank look is
Yeah,
justified.
they were sharing your blank look. Yeah,
exactly.
whatever.
What
Yeah,
is
we're
Scott
gonna
talking
laugh.
about? Yeah, Scott, what is Scott talking
All
about?
right. Oh man. Okay, let's move off that topic.
Leave it up to
Something
Scott.
a little more universal.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess Star Wars is pretty universal for people.
Well, is
but
it?
I guess.
I don't know.
I know we're outnumbered
Not
here.
for us.
3 people who have
Yeah,
never
we
seen,
are
not seen a
we are
single
the
Star
majority.
Wars.
What are the odds
Versus
of
the
that
two.
happening?
Yeah.
Agreed.
That So
What page you want?
we're just looking through my notes here. Staying on track.
What's that?
I think he wants to end the whole thing now.
After this Star Wars
No,
joke.
I want to take him out to see Star Wars.
Nah, I'm uninterested. Thank you, though. I'll pass. That's a hard pass.
What's been? What would you say has been like the biggest lesson you've learned in the last 2 years with regards to starting your own business that you could share with anybody else who might be looking to put their foot into being an entrepreneur?
No matter how prepared you think you are, something's always going to go wrong. Our first weekend, our oven broke. Not even kidding. Not even kidding.
Wow.
And we had all these orders and figuring it out. What happened? So if you ordered the first weekend, I'm sorry. I promise the bagels are much better now.
Is that so? Is that really
Yeah,
what happened?
really have.
Yeah,
Wow.
really
it
happened.
like still heated, but it
Yeah.
just took very.
So
long
you
time.
guys just couldn't fill orders, yeah.
We
Very
filled them.
late.
It was just like it was more of a lunch thing than a breakfast
Okay.
at that point,
Wow.
Yeah.
And back then we didn't have we didn't have any like communication systems. So
systems.
people
Yeah.
were just like, "Where
But-
are my bagels?"
But I will tell you this. Hearing this story, right? Usually, that's it. You're dead, right? Like if that's the way you started, that's all you need is that 3 people to complain to say
Yeah.
that I ordered my bagels and I didn't get them till 7 hours later. And again, here you guys are 460,000 bagels later.
Yeah.
Is that a little
and-
exaggeration? 44,000. Yeah.
And I think, we worked really hard on building the brand. And I think even in the beginning, a lot of people didn't know what the operation was. People didn't know it was 2 people in their house making and fulfilling 35, 40 orders, 400 bagels on a Saturday, right? It was like, oh, there's a logo and they look legit. Maybe they're baking them off-site with a team of 10.
what I always
like,
thought.
who knows?
That's what I always
Right.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we've been sort of mysterious in that way, but we certainly learned a lot. Yes, and we've always been very customer centric, and we own our faults and gave free bagels out to everyone who ordered that day, and
Right.
we learned through
Yeah,
the years
so-
for sure.
Yeah.
What's been like the max number of orders that you've put out in a day?
December 23rd is always our biggest day.
So get your orders in early. Get your orders
order
in early.
now.
We did on December 23rd. This year was a little bit less, but the first year we did 980
Orders.
bagels.
Or bagels, okay.
980 bagels.
It was about 60 orders or so, 65 orders.
Wow.
Yeah, this
Amazing.
year I think it was about 800 something. Yeah, it's our biggest day.
Wow.
So walk us through like the process. Like, walk us through the process. How long does it take to make the bagels and then get it to my house? You know.
Yeah.
Or
So we get up about 4. Now, on a normal day,
Yeah.
not the day before Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
but about 4 a.m. Ovens go on. We have 2 convection ovens. They get turned on, heated. Our main oven gets heated. We boil the water, and then from there, we just go. We can do 50, 2 at a time. So every 30 minutes or so, we're turning about 52 bagels.
so it takes about 30 minutes from
That's a little
start to
more than
finish.
4 dozen, by the way. I was just saying, 'cause 4 dozen is 48, and then plus 4. I was doing the math in my head of like, I would guess most people order a dozen, right? Is that?
Yeah,
is
you
that
can
your
order
standard?
6 or 12.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yes.
Right. Okay.
It's pretty good for the bank.
Then you got that weirdo 4 in there. What do you do with those 4 extra bagels?
Well,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
just the way that how many bagels fit on the tray.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come at 4 a.m. on this coming Sunday. Come on over.
Quick little backstory. When I was a kid, that was my first job. I was a bread baker. I was a bread baker. And actually, I thought I wanted to do that, like going forward in life, but
Wow. Now you're the one interviewing. All right.
go figure. Yeah, go figure.
Wow, I can't believe you waited so long into the conversation to share that.
Wow,
That's such a
this is your interview. It's just the point was I'm not scared of 4 o'clock in the morning generally.
Right.
Not at least to bake bread. That's for sure.
You don't ever come on my Sunrise
Oh,
Heights.
God, that sounds awful.
And then Austin, he's responsible for exporting all of the orders that we received. He puts them into the delivery route sort of tool that then creates the route. And then from there, he'll prepare the list of like what bagels need to
what
be
to
made
bake.
when.
Yeah.
So it's pretty systematic in the way of like, okay, these are the orders. This is where how they're going out, and we'll bake accordingly, as we mentioned.
Yeah. It's not all systemized like that. You know, there's the expertise layers in, knowing,
Absolutely.
Right. So no.
You're like
but-
push export, put it in the tool.
Yeah, but the point is like what this sounds like to me is that again I'm using Stewart Airport because that sounds like about the farthest you'll go out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But you're not going to go out to Stewart, have somebody come back,
Right.
Yeah.
And then
deliver
go
to
back.
Main Street, and then
Right.
go back out.
Right,
You're going
right,
to
right.
make sure that
Correct.
Yeah.
those orders go out together.
Right,
which
so it's a
again,
balance of like the time slot someone chose and then also the location.
Right.
And like how many, and some weekends it's very densely populated and it's like super easy. It's like, oh wow, everyone ordered right here. Some weekends it's like the whole delivery zone is covered and it's very inefficient in terms of delivery.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
What's been the role of the community and how have they been supportive and how have you found that?
Yeah, very, very supportive. I think people were just excited that, I guess it was pretty, a pretty new thing. People were just everyone embraced it. We're excited. Excited for us.
Yeah, I think the delivery was
Yeah.
big. People love it.
Yeah.
Right. Like they don't have to get dressed and go out. And I know we're like sort of now opening a brick-and-mortar, but having more options.
Yeah.
But I think the delivery piece and the system really made it easy for people to order too, which was great. And Cornwall loves new businesses and loves to support startup, businesses, and it's been great.
We had mentioned this earlier, but you guys have actually you mentioned building the brand though. You guys have just been in the community. Like Chris, you in particular, I feel like I knew you before I knew you, right? Does that make sense? And that's like, that does speak to the brand, right? Like I'm like, whoa, that's the guy with the bagel shop? Oh, okay, I got it, right? Because you guys have been out. You guys have been like uber involved as well. So that's really...
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say a good mentor of mine to sort of during job transition, she'd always say like, never say no. And we used that approach moving to Cornwall. It was like, okay, if we have a meeting to go to or this organization we want to get involved in, like, let's go. Let's not just like, and that's how we met people. That's how we continually spread the brand and got involved as we have.
Yeah.
And it's been great. I mean, we love giving back to the community. We're fortunate and able to do so. And a lot of that community focus will be in the business as well. We want to have a gathering space in the town on Main Street where people can work from there or go and have a small meeting and just really have that space for people to gather in.
So as you started thinking about a brick and mortar, so Main Street, like being on Main Street was an objective right out of the gate. Like that was part of the goal, is to find a place on Main Street.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It wasn't just about opening up a
No,
brick and
no.
mortar somewhere. It was about being present
Yeah.
on Main Street.
Yeah, and you know, when we first launched, there were no open storefronts, right? And everyone was like, "When are you getting a storefront?" We're like, "Show me the place. There's nothing. There's nothing open."
Right.
And then the perfect place sort of came on and available, and we had to jump on it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's great. Yeah, but
And
we
as you
wanted
guys
to
said,
be.
it wasn't originally on the plan, right? The plan was we'll just keep delivering bagels the way we
Yeah.
are, right?
Right.
And then this happened.
Yeah, and
so-
then I think like the end of last year we started thinking about it more seriously. Like, should we think about this? And we kind of went back and forth a lot, and then I don't know, the clarity came, and then all things fell into place with, timing and whatnot.
So speaking of timing, a lot of people are asking, when is the store going to open? Do you know?
Yeah, well,
Can you share?
I think we're hoping there's a lot that needs to line up here, but hoping mid-October to early November is where we're
sweet.
anticipating.
That's pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting
is
our
pretty
ducks
soon.
in the row now, and we'll move pretty quickly once plans are approved.
Yeah.
Excellent. Great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How did we not talk about both of your favorite bagels? How have we not?
Oh.
I don't know if we talked about it yet, but there's a pumpernickel sitting on, and
Yes.
it goes without saying that Scott's favorite is pumpernickel, which once again in the minority a little bit. Not to say that they're not delicious, but favorite is a stretch. But gentlemen,
There's an egg bagel in front of me. I had never known what an egg bagel even was until Chris told me what it was, and we started baking them.
and you're from Brooklyn.
No, I grew up in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
not exactly
Okay,
bagel capital.
Okay, fair. I'll give you the pass on the egg bagel then. I heard Brooklyn. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like egg. I also newly like cinnamon raisin with like a savory
Ooh.
schmear on it, like a hot honey or like even like chicken salad. I really like that combo.
That
Post
sounds
baking,
really
we
good.
do cinnamon raisin and chicken salad.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
our
Ooh,
reward.
that
That's
sounds
our
good.
like
Yeah.
post
Yeah,
bake.
it's really good.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
people do chicken salad with walnuts and raisins in it
Right.
already,
Right,
right?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I didn't invent that then. You're right.
Yeah. No, you invented it. So just saying. You invented the bagel with the chicken
Yeah,
salad,
okay.
so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I like cinnamon raisin and poppy.
Oh yeah, I love poppy.
I love egg poppy. I like to have different creations.
Okay.
I recently
Just mix it
created a half poppy, half sesame bagel. Actually quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done, I like to try different
And
things.
then, so your bagel is clearly just cut in half as opposed to the straight down the middle kind of. That's the middle cut, right? But like, what
Yeah.
about going, like,
Yeah.
so you get a top and bottom?
I mean, I usually just rip them apart,
Okay, that's it. You just,
but this is like we're at a public gathering. I didn't want to,
right.
I
I'm
wanna-
a fan of cream cheese on one side and then the butter on the other.
Oh.
So-
separately.
Yeah, separately. So you get the best of both worlds if you do it that way.
Yeah.
So you don't eat your bagel like this? Like you don't eat it like this?
Generally
it-
speaking, no.
you eat the
It's
two sides.
Yeah, two sides.
Ah.
And then some bagels, the toppings are on just the
Right.
top, and some have it, so the topping side will always get the butter, and then the bottom side will get the cream cheese.
You're going to be a tricky customer. Yeah. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, you're gonna have all these one-off requests.
Half butter,
we're
half
talking
cream
about
cheese.
We're talking about the home bagel. We're just talking about the home bagel. Oh, Don, what's your favorite? I'm an everything bagel, by the way. That's
All
top
right,
of
there's
the
a
list
couple
for me.
here with your name on them.
We were actually talking about this the other day, which is if your final meal, and part of my final meal would include an everything bagel for sure with cream cheese. I'm not kidding.
Hard up.
If you have to pick like 6 items, like chicken parm's on there too, but like I'd have to have an everything bagel with cream cheese.
6 items?
Well, yeah, because it could get crazy. Your final meal, if you're like, well, I have to have this and I have to have that, so you have to like limit it to 6 items.
Have you ever had chicken parm on a bagel?
I have not.
It's really
You
good.
can get those 2 down to 1 item and create another slot.
Yeah, you create another slot. There you go.
Clash. I need my bagel with just.
Oh, I think it'd be good. We've made like pizza bagels and stuff before.
Yeah.
So these are the kind of creations that people
Yeah.
could expect,
Yeah.
like special things like this coming out of the shop.
Yeah, the Dom chicken
Yeah,
parm on the
absolutely.
bagel.
Yeah, I think
Chicken parm and
we
everything.
will
The
be
Dominic. They'll call it the Dominic.
the
not gonna
Dominic
do that.
half butter,
After this, they're gonna
half
have-
cream cheese.
Half
Yeah,
butter.
exactly.
Side of chicken parm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chicken farm.
Yeah, so there will be, different surprises and creations along the way, and I think we have some surprises in store too.
Yeah, so I went to a fundraising event that you guys were part of over there at Good Books, and you did a beer and bagel pairing, which when I signed up for the fundraiser, I was like going to for the support of the fundraiser, thinking this is odd, but it was amazing. Like. You guys did such a phenomenal job with what was that? Jamie Foxx, I think was.
I was gonna say Jamie Foxx gets a lot of credit there.
Yeah,
She's
brought in the beers,
expert.
and you guys. So did you guys talk a little bit about that and like where that concept came from? And could we potentially see something like that as a special event, or
Yeah.
or if people wanted to do a special event,
Oh yeah.
creating those kind of things?
Yeah, I think, she was great partnering with us to figure out, we were like, okay, here's the bagels, like what kind of schmears would go with each of the beers, and it was paired really well. I think
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah, she had all New York State beers, a very, wide flavor profile, and each round was something very different.
yes.
Tell us about Rocky Bagel, the name
Yeah,
Rocky
was
Bagel.
that even like a debate? Was that even like,
No, it
or
was-
like when you guys knew you were gonna open a bagel shop? Was it just like, yeah,
Yeah, it was literally, you were like, what should we call it? And I was like, Rocky Bagel. No skipping a beat.
And we were like, okay.
Like, it sounds good. And then the logo actually is based on a real photo of him on his birthday, and he was smiling huge, like panting, like excited. And we had like an artist like digitize it and make it into this file. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty easy. Like there wasn't even really a debate.
No
about,
debate.
Let's call it,
No
one side
debate.
cream cheese, one side butter. That was not happening. It was Rocky Bagel.
Yeah.
No debate.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he unfortunately passed away a few months ago, but continuing the business and actually growing the business has been a really nice way for us to feel like we're keeping him alive
Yeah.
Yep.
and introducing him to new people still. And there's actually a lot of Frenchies in town, so
There are a lot of Frenchies in town.
love to see them all the time. And
Is there going to be a Rocky 2?
This is a good question. Let's open the store first.
yeah.
I got a chance to meet Rocky, and he was awesome. I feel blessed that I got a chance to meet him.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So if people want to support Rocky Bagels, like what should they do? How can they get a hold of you? And talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I would say following us on Instagram. That's where we post all of our updates and exciting news. Reaching out to us at hello@rockybagel.com on email.
What is it again?
hello@rockybagel.com.
hello@rockybagel.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else?
Yeah, and we're still delivering.
Yeah,
So
right.
We are open
We're
already.
still open.
Yeah.
So if you haven't tried our bagels,
And we'll
you can-
continue to deliver, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Delivery's not going to stop.
Right.
Correct.
Right. For every customer who says, I'm not going to order your bagels, I only want to come to a storefront, we also have the ones who are like, I'm not going to go to your storefront.
Storefront. I'm going to keep ordering. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, all right.
But we hope everyone comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people will want to see it. So,
Yeah.
we're working hard on it. The vision.
Yeah.
37.
Okay. No, that's only one for you. It's Scott has said it many times.
Because I love that idea. I mean, it sounds like you guys are really trying to create a community, not just a bagel shop, but really a community space. It
Yeah.
sounds like which
Yeah.
is great. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate
You
you
want to do
taking.
the quick fire? Didn't you have a quick fire, or is that just like?
Well, we went through their favorite bagels.
I did look at the outline, and I thought like if he
The quick fire.
if he teased the quick fire, it's no fun. Look, did you see?
Oh.
Did you notice the quick fire too?
Yes.
I glanced through it.
Yeah, you did, right? All right, so chicken parm or spaghetti and meatballs. You guys could just jump in.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
No, chicken parm. I just
Thank
made it
you.
last night.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know. Now I'm drawing.
That's
blank.
it.
All right, you know
Oh,
what?
wait, no.
Quick-
Coffee.
quick-
You got to do the coffee.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
I don't drink coffee. So
Mr. 4 a.m. doesn't drink coffee.
I
It's been
Ever?
a
You've
challenge.
never?
It's been a challenge for him.
no. I would say iced tea.
Yeah.
Iced tea.
What do you put in your coffee? Do you
Oh,
drink it
here
black
we
or
go.
do you drink
Iced
it black?
coffee with a little milk.
Thank you.
No sweetener.
Another person who doesn't want to enjoy life. Just no
Well,
sweetener.
what's in yours?
This is the Valencia, so this has got a little bit of orange in it, a little bit of sweetener.
Wow.
Yeah. That's,
Wow.
that's-
Fancy.
Yeah, and I also lean towards sweet. Scott drinks his coffee completely black, nothing in it, and he doesn't want
Disciplined.
to enjoy his life. That's essentially what happens. How about this? Favorite sweet?
Crumb cake.
Crumb cake. That was quick. He didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Right.
that's
I know you're not a sweet guy, but
chocolate chip cookies.
chocolate chip cookies.
I'm there with you. Chocolate chip cookies, man.
I'm a
Yeah.
I'm a cinnamon roll, believe it or not. I'm a cinnamon roll.
Like the gooey cinnamon roll
Yeah, just any
with the nuts in it.
Cinnabon.
The
Like a
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon is
Yeah.
that definitely
That
does
does it for
but
you?
Yeah.
So with that, to wrap things up here, any final comments from you guys? Anything you want your customers to know or the community to know?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot, but I think just a big thank you for trusting us, for welcoming us into your homes. You know, it's not lost on us that, like, we're delivering bagels and then that's like a family breakfast. And it's been really cool to have so much, positive feedback and excitement and just the support in general has been huge. So thank
Yeah,
you
it's
to all of
awesome.
our current and future, customers and fans.
Yeah, and just to jump in here, it's great to hear from people, right? I love reading. We read all of the social media comments. I love getting the emails. We have some great customers out there. Just funny tidbit, but there's this one customer who orders 6 Poppy bagels every weekend, and when we go, there's always the little Italian treat and a beverage,
she leaves
and
a
like
snack out
she
for
leaves
us.
a snack for us, and I think it's the nicest thing. And there's so many of
That
those
is
stories,
awesome.
Yeah.
but the community's been absolutely wonderful.
Can you expand on the little Italian treat? Is that a chicken parm? Like what is that?
There's always a sweet treat.
Oh, it's
sweet
always
treat.
a sweet
Yes,
treat.
you
Yeah.
know those
So a
wafer
cannoli-
cookies
Yeah, the-
with the chocolate in the
Pizzazz.
middle of them.
Yeah.
But like the large ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
wow.
like a large like Arnold Palmer iced tea. Like it's like, how do you know what we like?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's when we knew we made it. We're like, wow, people actually.
They're leaving you snacks.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
with that,
Yeah,
thank you
thanks
guys
for joining.
very much.
Thank you for
Really
having us.
appreciate you coming out and also supporting the Cornwall Chamber. Rocky Bagel, they are a platinum member. They have been
Oh,
for
that's
2
when
years.
Scott, that's when you look directly
Oh, that-
into the camera.
that one.
Yeah,
That's the
one.
camera. Okay.
That's your cue right there. You just get into it and say, "Thanks so much, Rocky Bagel, for always." What do I do that one time? I called you at like. You were
The
like,
day
"Oh,
before.
thanks, Dom, for like giving me the
Day
heads
before.
up." It was the day before.
I love seeing the advertisements of Rocky Bagel providing bagels to the chamber, and I don't even know who even knows if we're even here. It's a weekday.
Needless to say, I need to be reeled in sometimes. And Scott's like, "Did you order those bagels?" I'm like, "Of course I did." I'm like, "Oh no, I didn't." And thank you, because you
I
bailed
didn't-
me out. You're like, "No problem." I'm like calling you, texting. I'm like in front of your door, like, "Please, bagels."
Don't
bagels."
worry.
Yeah, thanks.
And I didn't even know that until just now.
Yeah, no, you did actually. I told you I messed that one up. So truly, we appreciate the time, and we do appreciate like your just support of Cornwall. It's been great. Keep it up.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you guys. The chamber does amazing work too. So
Appreciate that.
And we're very excited to come to Main Street.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can't
awesome.
wait.